Major bill designed to create a clear regulatory framework for digital assets could soon be heading to the Senate floor for a full vote in less than 2 hours. The Senate Banking Committee's markup process on the Clarity Act set to begin. Republican Senator Cynthia Lummis is here, and she's the author and champion of that bill. She sits on the Senate Banking Committee as chair of the Digital Assets Subcommittee. Good morning to you. Sounds like we're here. It's going to happen.
That's a fact. We've been working for over 9 months with Democrats trying to get this bill ready for today. It provides a regulatory framework that currently doesn't exist in the digital asset world. It's the Wild West out there, and that allows fraudsters to operate without a regulatory framework to respond to their illicit activity. It also allows legitimate players to set up shop overseas because they do have regulatory frameworks. This is a way to bring this industry into the fold into the United States, make it strong, robust, and serve the American consumer.
What is the banking industry telling you about all this?
Yeah, they don't like it. This is some competition for them. They view it as competition that will hurt their ability to sustain the deposits they need to make loans. I disagree with that. They want changes that actually would go back to the Genius Act we passed last summer and make changes to it. I think that they should embrace digital assets. It's going to be part of the financial products they can offer in the future. We're going to have a digital dollar, a digital Bitcoin, digital alternative coins. It's going to be a new financial landscape, and I'd like to see the traditional banking industry embrace it instead of fight it.
Do you think it will damage the banking business?
I don't. In fact, I think it provides them additional financial products that they can offer to their customers. I think you'll see a lot of combinations of digital asset companies with traditional banks. We're already seeing some of the big traditional banks create back office functions and digital protocols to accommodate assets that are offered on the blockchain. So the big banks are already embracing it behind the scenes, but in their public-facing views, they oppose it. I think they just want to get a lead, a heads up. Interestingly, the credit unions support the addition of digital assets, and traditional community banks don't particularly. Right. So we're seeing an odd combination and alignment of pros and cons.
Senator, there's an argument to be made that this could be very good for treasuries, oddly enough, because it will push the world of stablecoins even more into the mainstream. And to back such stablecoins, there'll be a bigger market to buy those treasuries. Do you see that as a positive? Do you see that as a real market? And do you see some of that also being potentially damaging to other parts of the financial system?
You know, I see it as a positive. There are already firms that buy U.S. treasuries that are stablecoin firms. They buy them because stablecoins need to be 100% hard asset backed. That hard asset that they're moving to are treasuries. And so we have firms in the top 20 holders of U.S. treasuries in the world that are companies like Tether. That's very good to have an additional market for U.S. treasuries because we're issuing a lot of debt in the United States. And since we don't get a hold of our debt and reduce the amount of money we spend, we keep putting more of our government spending on our credit card. That credit card comes in the form of treasuries, so we need new markets for our treasuries, and it's coming in the form of stablecoin.
Senator, I want to thank you for joining us this morning. We look forward to following what happens later today and what happens over the next couple of years. And this is one of those moments, I think. Thank you.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Appreciate it. We got a lot more on Squawk. Before we hand it over to our friends on Squawk on the Street, we're coming right back after this.